open your eyes, take your time, these are big numbers.
I
And Mike,
understand they're big numbers,
right,
Gina.
and Mike, when you said, and I'm a trustee of a village, and we have issues with our sewer treatment plant, and everybody does. When you said we're just going to look at this 8-inch pipe for $750,000 to $900,000, does that include engineering, installation, maintenance, all this other stuff? Or is that just the cost of laying the pipe?
No, that was
So
the
I
cost
think-
of doing that project at 8 inches. That was
For the
it.
whole kit caboodle?
That was the estimated for the EFC, fire hydrants, the elbows,
So
that's.
that's time you told the other.
Now you want to float a bond for this whole thing, and like Pete said, it sounds like you're only representing those 3 or 4 people that had contaminated wells, and in fact, you yourself said they may not hook in because they already corrected it.
No,
So
I
what's
didn't
I
say
know
Who
he's not
else are you
representing me.
Well, first
You
I didn't
realize the
say
burden
that.
you're going to put on the taxpayers' backs on this?
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to
$13.5
work
million?
on. We've already gone out for a bond for the sewer plant.
Yeah.
And I'm not just working for.
But you went to a guy over there and got money. Why not go to these other people that are
We
working
haven't
time?
gotten the money, and those projects over there are not part of this.
How can you truly say you're representing everybody in the town of Montgomery to want to push this through at the 11th hour and the 12th day or whatever? I mean,
This isn't the
so
11th.
nobody has a chance to tell you you don't want to do it.
No,
I mean,
actually,
I don't know
well,
what the hell you're representing, but they
it's,
sure got a noose around your neck.
No noose around my neck,
Oh,
Walt. This is not the 11th or 12th hour. This issue has been around for many years, and it's been discussed.
It's been
But at some point in time,
discussed,
this board has to do it.
Not like in the next 5 days, we gotta give the town away to get this
We're
water
not-
line in there. Ron
Okay.
was right. The DOT could never prevent you from getting a permit to put water in there. Never. And I'm gonna find out who's telling you that you can't do it for 5 years. I don't believe that.
They
I
would
think
not.
You've been told to say that, to make everybody wanna vote for that. That's my personal opinion, Mike, from listening to you for over a year. No question. Why
Well,
isn't
that's-
Dan and Ron telling us that? You're telling the whole story up there, giving Joan help because you don't know what's going on. Nobody else seems to know what's going on.
This
Where are
thing-
you finding out all this information?
Read the report and asked some questions.
Oh, really?
Okay, this information has been around. The board members have known about it for years. Okay, the
So
dollar
therefore-
amount.
So therefore, they gotta vote on it tonight because you're telling them they knew about it and should have voted on it before, so we gotta do it tonight because we gotta beat the 12 o'clock buzzer. I mean, come on, who do you care?
Should vote on it tonight. It should be voted on tonight. Because it's obvious what the vote should be, because you should not be taking money out of the B fund people's pockets, because you don't know if they can afford that money you're gonna take out of their
Do you have any idea what
You
it
have,
costs?
and you're worried about a couple of outfits, a couple of businesses that don't have the money, but I don't hear this concern. There's people here that are not making their mortgages. And you're telling them, you can't even get a loan for yourself to pay your own bills, so we need a loan, we're gonna take it out of your pocket. And this is not someone who's representing people. I don't know who you're representing, but that's not the talk of anyone, Republican, Democrat, liberal, or conservative. That is not the talk of anyone that actually represents the people and citizens. You're gonna take money out of the B people, these stupid B people. You're gonna take the money right out of their pocket to do something that has nothing to do with them.
Okay, thanks for your comments, Pete.
Oh,
You're very welcome.
I mean, what's the difference if we wait a month? I can guarantee you, I work with the DOT, they're not gonna deny you a permit. They're not. They may tell you got a jack under the road instead of open cut, but they will never deny
Okay.
you a permit. You're acting like it's now or never. I mean, why are you so possessed by this? I mean,
Because, Walt, this is part of a business decision. Okay?
business decision.
Yeah, business decision.
But it's the town of Montgomery, you could possibly bankrupt.
We're
How
not
do you
gonna.
have any idea what it's going, how much people are gonna have to pay? Any idea?
Yeah, in the one report, which was a draft, which he's willing to explain, one estimate is $771 for $1,000 of assessed value.
$7.
$70 for $1,000?
$771.
Please, call the vote.